So I'm just going to do like a whistle stop tour and more of a description through on this particular one. Okay. Tiana, join in if you can. If anybody else comes in, we'll bring them in as we go through. All right. So we're looking at an English reading paper. All right. We'll look at providing support guidance as I can. Demonstrate questions can be answered and give answers to questions. Okay. So this might be a slightly different session to what everybody's used to. I'm going to carry on recording. All right. As obviously the Wi-Fi is down. So then what I can do is I can then send this video out as a link to you. All right. So if anybody else joins in, of course, there'll be a bit of a bump as we go through. What I'm doing is I'm just going to send a message to everybody just to say what we're actually doing. Okay. I just need to find the. Okay, everybody. So I understand that there are Wi-Fi problems at Camden at the moment, and you're not able sort of to log on and join in at the present moment in time. So what we'll do is we'll do something slightly different. Please bear, this is completely unscripted. And I will talk you through the paper and I'll give you opportunities to have a go. And then what I'll do is I'll provide the answers and hopefully give you some tips as we go through. So this is a little bit different, a little bit of a sort of strange way of doing things, but hey, let's give it a go. This is the circumstances we're in. We just adapt and get on with it. Okay. Right. So essentially, if we'd actually done this with everybody here, we'd evaluate potential exam questions for English readings applicable. We'd give them support and guidance in terms of questions. We'd look at how the questions can be answered and provide answers to questions. So we'd all done a little bit of work together. Okay. So this is sort of how we're going to play it. All right. So this is a reading paper, sample 1. Okay. Ultimately, doing sitting guilds, but this is for NCFE. Doesn't matter. Questions work the same. The styles work the same because there's a certain standard everything has to be at. You get 1 hour for your reading paper. Okay. Bear with me 1 moment. I've just got a message coming through. I just need to check it. Okay. Let's just resume. So it's about an hour long, this paper in real life. Okay. You generally will be allowed a dictionary in this. Okay. They're not looking at you for your grammar, punctuation, etc., etc. Looking at answering the questions. However, that being said, obviously it is very important to ensure that you are still writing clearly and concisely, because otherwise potentially the examiner or the person marking, we'll just call them the test marker, cannot understand the questions you're answering. So as we go through, I'll sort of discuss how we'll approach this. So generally you will have 3 documents that you have to look at during the course of the test. Okay, they could be a mixture of formal or informal documents. They can be internet blogs, so on and so forth. Okay, always worth having a look at how these documents are put together, simply because they can give you clues on how documents can put together in your English writing. Okay, so it gives you tips and ideas and see how things are laid out and layout styles and so on and so forth. All right, so that's another way an English reading paper can be quite advantageous for you. Some of the subjects, yes, they're quite good. Other subjects are not so good, but it's the same principle. Read the text, answer the questions, right? So we'll have a look. So here we have the first of 3 texts here, all right? So laptop or tablet, which is best for you. So what I would suggest you do is, if you just put yourselves on pause, okay, and spend some time just reading through this particular article, document, whatever you want to call it, and then once you've finished, press play again, and I shall catch up with you again. So put yourself on pause, read the article, and then what do is press play again, and then I will rejoin you. Okay, everybody, so hopefully you've had a chance to read that document now. So let's have a look at the questions concerned. All right, so sorry, I just have to scroll through all this bit. Okay, looks like okay, document. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, so what I'd like you to do now is, again, put yourself back on pause again, and what I would like you to do is have a go at these questions. Hopefully all the information you're going to need is in here. Okay, so lift the information out, have a go. We've got multiple choice here. We've got writing 2 answers here, 2 answers here, and then we've got another part down here. So we're looking at main purpose, document 1. Document 2, identify 2 features of tablets. Document 1, describe 2 benefits of owning a laptop. and you're looking for a new gadget, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so again, put yourself on pause, have a go at these questions, and once you're done those, press that play button again. And what we can then do is I'll go through the answers with you. Okay, enjoy your questions. Okay, everybody, so we've had a try that now. So let's have a look at the answers, all right? So I'm just going to bring slide across the marking scheme here, okay? Now I will include this in the video at the end of the mail out, so I'll do to everybody. So what we've got to look at is, again, marking schemes are very, very good. So I'm making it go along today. I haven't got you to talk to. They're very good because they can actually give you revision points, revision ideas, the types of information you're going to be looking for. So things like language features, layout features, stuff like that. It gives you guidance, which is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so I do suggest that you do take some time to look at the marking scheme as well. So to help, what's question one? Let's just move this back here. To help people decide whether to buy a laptop, so it's going to be option C. All right. So I'm just going to slide this back across here again so we can look at the text and the questions at the same time. And again, you can easily have this marking scheme in front of you if you want to. So features of tablets. Well, they're looking for things like long battery life, small screen size. They're lightweight, easy to carry around in your bag. Okay. They're quick startup speed. Tab I got takes a long while to actually fire up, but hey, there you go. It's getting a bit old now, but quick start speed. Okay, it's easier to watch standing on a train. You try balancing a laptop and on the train, well, it's very crowded trying to watch something or sitting in the seat, very difficult. But a tablet allows you to do that. It's easy to stand on the train or relaxing on the couch. Oh, good chance to relax, excellent. And it can be used. They can be used at home or on the move. All right. So that is the answer that I'll be looking for question 2 if I'm going to be doing that. Again, what you need to sometimes do is actually picking sort of keywords out, things like that. If it mentions features in here, think, oh, good, I can lock onto that. But essentially, again, it's getting used to looking through it, it's getting used to practice, getting used to the type of questions they do. Essentially, I often say maths is the same as this fact, it's an English reading test, because it's interpreting information and pulling it out. That's exactly what it does. And you do this every day. Perhaps you interpret information reading from something you read, whether that be a letter you get, whether that be a newspaper thought, whether that be something you read on the internet. Potentially, you are doing English reading every day, even to the fact of walking down the road and seeing a sign on a bus information, iBus. You know, that is still going back in London. I've been in London for about 2018. It's 2018 now. But you're interpreting information all the time. Okay, so moving on. According to document 1, describe 2 benefits of owning a laptop. Well, we have quite a selection on this particular one. Okay, I'll bring this back across again. Okay, you can see the answer 4, but I'm not worried about that now. Okay, they can be used to work and play. Laptops are versatile. They have more powerful processors. In the instances, sorry, the example they give you here, they have a 4 GB or more RAM. They're better for multitasking, quite true. They're able to run full programs at decent speed, you'd hope. There is more storage space on a laptop. Laptops are large screens. Laptops are largely easy to use as keyboards, and laptops are easy to connect to other devices. Okay, so they only ask for 2, but you've actually got quite a selection here. However, what I do say to you is, if they ask for 2, only provide 2, because you're not going to get any extra marks. Okay, if they ask for 3, make sure you provide 3, because if you provide 2, you will only get 2 marks. Okay, so it's very important to ensure that you do exactly what the question says. Right. And remember, the hour in this will go quite quickly. It might actually go quite quickly as I'm discussing it now with you, actually. But please keep an eye on that time. It's very, very important. Okay, finally, for this little section here, question 4. Remember, if your family's looking for a new gadget that they can watch films and TV on, when about, according to document, which device is best for the purpose? How do you know this? Okay. So again, it's pulling that information out of the text. Okay. So again, look at the wording, things like that. So tablet is the best for this purpose, watching films and TV when out and about. Okay. Look for keywords that indicate things like that. Okay. So out and about, what helps? Any from. Okay. Watch films, gadget, watch films on TV, man. Long life, small screen size, easy to hold, watch. Okay. So again, it says tablet, and you're looking for key things related to tablet. Okay, so hopefully that gives you a little bit of a pointer there on how that actually question can be answered. But again, spend some time, read through, read the text again, read the questions again, have a look at the marking scheme here again, bring the three together. Okay, hopefully that gives you an insight. So let's move on now. Okay, so right, okay, so we're still on document 1. Okay, I will remember this time, hopefully to remember and actually pull all the documents through. Okay, so first 2 paragraphs document 1 talk about why it's better to own a laptop rather than a tablet. From the text, identify 2 examples of how the writer expresses the limitations of tablets. Okay, so how do they all put it together? This is the question. So again, it's putting it into context, taking everything out, and trying to find out where does it start saying negativity about the tablet and things like that. Okay, so again, answers that they would be looking for is here. If you've previously owned a PC or laptop, you might find it hard to get by with just a tablet. Quite possible. You can do. Not all websites work similarly with tablets. Of course they don't. They're harder to connect to other devices. Typing and entering information is made from a more difficult and smaller screen without a keyboard. Think about using your phone. Windows still can't compete with larger screen and better processor on the laptop for working. Yeah, okay, things like that. I get that. There are many tasks such as creating spreadsheet or editing photos. Tablet apps are just not good enough, definitely. And you certainly do get more storage space on a laptop. All right. So again, have a look through and see where you can see the correlations. You can see these being mentioned in here, okay? And take the tick off again. How many? Let's just check how many things we asked for. Again, 2 examples. So don't pick any more than 2 examples. I'm not showing you all the answers there. Don't pick up too many examples, okay? Just stick to what they tell you to do. Right, so moving on. Again, you get any questions like this to go through this, please let me know, and we'll try and make time to go through for you. So what I want you to do now, here you go. So we'll just scroll through this. Here you go. I'd like you now to have a look at the document 2, which I put in front of you here. Okay, spend some time just reading that. Put yourself on pause. Okay, so you've got plenty of time to look at it. And then when you're ready, press play. And then you can rejoin what we're going to be talking through. Okay, so put yourself on pause, read. I'll see you shortly. Okay, everybody, welcome back. So, you've had a good read of that document. So here we go. We've got some more questions going through. So again, same principle. Like to put yourself on pause, please, ladies and gentlemen. And then what you can do is, again, have a read the questions, bring back the text, have a go at the questions and answer them. Okay. And once you've done that, press that, hit that play button yet again, and we will resume. Okay, so you smash that play button, you have to come back online again. We're having a look through the answers. So you would find document 2 most useful if you wanted to buy a cheap tablet, compare tablets, compare the lightest tablets and buy one of the most highly rated tablets. Which option are you going to go for? You have got 4. Well, the option that I'll be looking for is D, because you want to buy one of the most highly rated tablets, and this is a review. Hello, we've got star ratings and things like that. So there we go. That's what they're looking for here. 2 concerns, document 2. The writer has an Experian Z2. Right, what are they? What are they? Okay, we talked about staggering light, special storage, software camera, slight delay web browsing, screen is poor under natural light, but priced in line. Okay, and here we go. That's exactly what they're looking for. Slight delay in web browsing. Voila, so it's on there. And screen is poor under natural light. There you go. There's the other option. All right, so we've got that all there, right? And that is the answer they're looking for. And I'll show it to you in a moment. Okay. Question 8, 1 mark following point. So, and then looking about fact or opinion. Okay. It is a fact at the moment that I am recording this session for you. An opinion is, oh, my mind's gone completely blank. My opinion is that the cheapest tablet is the best value. It's not, is it necessarily? That's an opinion. That's my opinion. It's not a fact, because in fact, The opinion of the matter is that I say the cheapest tablet is the best. You might actually say, actually, Matt, the most expensive tablet is the best. There's our opinions. That's not a fact, right? Politicians are full of opinions, all right? Always remember that, not necessarily the facts, okay? Whereas the doctor is probably going to be very factual with you in regards to information they need to tell you regarding your health and so on and so forth. So here we go. Sound quality through the new speaker has deteriorated. Is in fact a fact. Is in fact a fact. That's terrible, matches. But that is the answer I'm be looking for on that one. Okay. We found the Tab Mini Star loses the first class for the past generation tab design. That is very much an opinion because we found that. That's the opinion coming out. Okay. The latest program design, not loved by many, can't be avoided on this device. Okay. Latest program design can't be avoided on this device. There's your facts rolling through yet again. Okay. So again, be warned, facts, opinion questions are quite popular. Make sure you get that quite seated in your head because sometimes facts and opinions can actually merge. All right. But again, it's picking out certain key factors of information. Right, so here we go. I'll just show it here. There is the marking scheme, just to prove that what I'm saying is the correct answers. Okay. Again, I've sent this across to you. Please have a look at it, have a digest of it, and that gives you some extra guidance. Okay. Okay. So let's actually move on now, and we'll look at question 9. Okay. Question 9. Explain in your own words why you think the writer uses the word staggeringly in the following sentence. Document 2. That's quite a word, that one. Okay, so here is the phrase: it is staggeringly thin and light for a 10-inch device. Wow, that's quite a good one. So what do we think it means? The meaning of the words again. Staggeringly, in this case, it's emphasized how light it is. So it's a staggeringly good day today. Hopefully the sun is shining outside. Staggeringly good. See the sun. Brilliant. Okay, that's a staggeringly fantastic car there, right? So it means it's a fantastic thing to see. It's really good. Okay, so it's emphasizing something. It's an emphasizing word. So let's move on. Let's look at question 10. Okay, and that is, which one of the first 2 documents do you think is the most helpful in finding out about Pacific tablets and why? Explain why the other document is less useful. Okay, so this is a compare and contrast. So what you need to do is, I'm going to push this back up to document 1, which will take a little bit of time. Bear with me, because the way it's laid out. Have a little read of it. Make some notes and observations. Put yourself on pause as you're reading it. All right. And when you're finished, get the information out you want from here. Smash that play button again, and I will join you. So pause. Off you go. Okay, so if you hit that play button, let me bring you back down. Sorry, it's going a bit fast. To document 2, and now have a little read of that again. Hit that pause button, give you time to read, and then when you're ready to come back, whack that play button. Okay, so hopefully you've had a little chance, and you have had a little bit of chance to decide what your answer is. And the answer is, roll of drums. Second document is most helpful in finding out about Pacific tablets. It breaks down each tablet, giving a brief review of the pros and cons of each, enabling the reader to make an informed choice. Yeah, exactly. This tells us what we want to know. It's a review. It's a breakdown. What do we think? Is it good? You know, we've got all the mumbo jumbo technical babble stuff up here. Okay. Whereas the other one is more generalized, you know, tablet versus laptop was the best. This is specifically honing in on what a tablet happens to be about. So again, we are. So hopefully that gives you a little bit more of a background. Okay, we are still continuing through. So again, if you just want a quick break, put yourself on pause. Again, hit that space. Then when you come back, whack that play button, we'll start again. So here goes. Let's go. So we're going to document 3. Actually, might be useful to actually get the right screen sizes. Okay. Document 3. Drafts be typed up in full. Okay. Have a little read through the letter, see what information they've got there. Okay. Take the time, put that pause button, hit that pause button, put yourself on pause, read it. And then once you've done so, come back, hit that play button, and we will resume. Right, so essentially what we're looking at is like a customer complaint going on here. So here we go. We've got 3 questions straight away here, questions 11, 12, and lucky 13. So again, please open pause. Have a read of the document again. Have a go at answering the questions. And then once you've done so, press that play button once more, and I will rejoin you. Okay, so that's been a few minutes for you, just a few moments for me. So the intended audience really matches. The intended audience for document 3 is A, the tab store genius, B, tab management head office, the company issuing warranties, option C, or finally, option D, the company issuing serial numbers. Which do you want to go for? The drum roll is on. Take your bows. Here we go. And it is going to be option B, tab management head office. That's who it's for. Okay. Because it's actually going through everything to do with the tab and what the issues might be. So, question 12. How does Manjit feel about the problems that he experienced with the first Tab Mini? How do you know this? Well, we're picking up some features here, aren't we? So, first of all, there is writing in italic. So what's that mean? That's all the words that are on slant here, right? That's italics. You can actually do italics on WhatsApp. There's a little trick I'll teach you all at some point if you want to, and bold text, if you don't already know it. But italics means you're emphasizing point, okay? So if you see that, it's another version of doing bold without the shouting, all right? Because you might emphasize words in a document if you want something to stand out, that can be shouting, not unless it's a title, but little using our emphasis on what we want, okay? He sort of throws questions back, what they call rhetorical questions, okay, which is a question followed by a question normally, okay, or put some irony back on it, okay. Politicians are always using the rhetorical questions. The right honourable gentleman has said this, this, and this, and then to a member of the opposition party, for example, and the opposition party might then suddenly throw back exactly a question, but why haven't they done that? Okay, so that's rhetoric going on. Okay, and again, spend some time looking at the correct meaning of rhetorical questions using internet resources, because rhetorical questions do come up quite frequently in these types of papers and how will happen to be. Okay, and again, what emphasizes he's not happy? The phrase, I might add, or parting with my hard-earned cash, again, is emphasizing something is not right. They're not happy, all right? And that's one of the things you do say, I parted with my cash, and what I've got is absolutely, I'm not going to say the word here because it's a polite family show, and it's not 9 PM yet, but you can imagine the words, okay? So that's a typical type of question that come up. So rattling through, lucky question 13. Identify 3 of the main points in document 3. Right, well, he wants a tab that's going to work, because let's be fair about it, it's not. Here you go. I really would just like a tab that works. And okay, capital letters here. Let's see if this comes up a question later on. But works. He's shouting. He's putting capital letters. That is shouting in the letter. That is really shouting. Okay, so that's why be careful how you use capitals. But in this particular case, that is shouting. He's really expressing his frustration. Okay, around a year ago, he bought a Tab Mini. All right, 5 months of warranty had ceased. Okay, he then paid £270 for replacement for warranty. It stopped working again. Yep. Managed before the warranty was not dated, so it's invalid. That's an interesting question on that one. Again, we've got actually the word again here is actually in capitals, shouting again, really unhappy, expressing it. Okay, well, there's a warranty, and he feels disappointed, cheated, falsely advertised, would like further help from TAP. All right, because again, it's not met what's going on. Okay, so what we've got here is, again, these are the ideas. Again, as long as you get the main points, so we'll take similar wording. Yes, sometimes something like this, they're looking perhaps it might be pulled out directly, direct quotation. But this is all the wording they'll be looking for, right? So again, spend some time, have a look through, see if you can pick those points up and how you get on with it. Righty, so let's move on to questions 14 and 15. Okay. Which sentence of document 3 expresses manager's disappointment with the service reason tab? And question 15, identify 2 things manager would like to happen as a result of writing this letter to tab. Okay. Put yourself on pause again. Have a little digest of the text once more. Have a go at the questions. And then when you're ready to come back, whack that play button again. And we'll go from there. Alrighty, we're back. So, question 14. Which sentence does it annoy? Okay, so we need to find in here, as you can guess. There you go. As you can guess, I feel more than a little cheated by this turn of events. And I feel hugely let down by tab. You can directly write that down. There's nothing wrong with that because it's saying what sentence. Hello. Okay. They will accept a slightly shorter version, which is like more a little cheated. But if they actually say the sentence, write the whole damn thing down because that is what they're looking for. Okay. What you notice, well, it's a little side point for you English writing people. Look at the way the paragraph's laid out. Yeah, nice and short, snappy. It's that apart from that one. Okay, which is getting the people drawing you in for it. Okay, so question 15. Identify 2 things manager would like to happen as a result of writing this letter to tab. So what does he want done? Okay. Well, he wants a new tab basically. Okay. He wants a new working tab sent to him, or he wants it like a decent warranty period with a new working one as well. All right. So he's getting the full range of things that he actually wants. So again, here's the question. Here's the answer. Well, here's the answer. Sorry. There's 14. There's 13. And then there's the answers question 15 there as well. Okay. So again, have a look through, pick those out, and it gives you an idea of how these items work. Okay. As I said, sometimes some of these tests are quite engaging, easy to understand. Sometimes they can be a little bit more intense, the subjects they look at, but generally, hopefully the documents are reasonably flow through. And sometimes you'll find the questions do actually go in order, sometimes they don't. But again, look for key words, key phrases in the questions if you're having difficulty typing something, because it might be repeated in here. Okay, think of the maths. For those of you doing maths, sometimes answers are in the question. Right, here we go. Oh, look at that. Question 16. We have absolutely flown through this paper today. Yes. Okay, so a friend is thinking of buying a tablet. Give 1 piece of advice from each document. Okay, so let's do this the old-fashioned way. I will take you to document 1. And if you would like to do the old-fashioned way, press your pause button. Have a little look through. When you're ready, press your play button again. I shall rejoin you, and we shall go down to document 2. Okay, so I'm assuming you've had a read, you've got an answer you think for document 1. We'll scroll down, and we'll follow the same process for document 2. Press that pause button, read through, have a go at answering the question, and then we're ready to go. Hit that play button. And finally, document 3. Here you go. So, once we tied up in full. So again, have a look through that, assimilate the information, take out what you want, go hit that pause button, and smash that play button when you're ready to come back. Okay, so hopefully you've got some direction on that one. So what would I be looking for if I was marking some mock exam? I'd be looking at document 1 would give me advice about differences between choosing a laptop or a tablet. Document 2, advice would be about specific products. And document 3 will be about warranty. So that's sort of example answers that are actually looking for here. And I'll just bring that back across my third screen. And you can see, right? So take that in, have a little look. Interesting, we've actually been passed mark on this one. So how did you actually do? Why don't you mark your own paper? Look back at your own answers, okay? They're the marks they're looking for. Have you actually covered it? Have you completely done it full? Have you hopefully scored more than 22 marks? Have a go at marking your own paper. Be honest with yourself. What have you taught yourself, okay? What other things do you think you need to know? Again, remember, we have got more practice papers you can have a look at. I've got them all on my OneDrive. You've had the links to that. I'll get to that link has out to you again. More practice you do, the better it is for you, okay? Because the more you get familiar with these papers and what I call their little eccentricities, their little foibles, little ways of doing things, okay? Again, spend some time going back through your answers, having a look at the text. Spend some time again looking at the marking scheme that we've actually got here, and hopefully that gives you some more things. Again, I'm going to send these over as full documents to you, okay? So you can then have them open on the laptop while the video is playing, or print them off, however you want to work, okay? But hopefully that will give you some more guidance. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking time to listen. I do appreciate it's been difficult because you don't have the internet in the office today, or where you've been at Camden, or you might be traveling in between. So hopefully this at least gives you some guidance. You haven't totally missed out on the session today. And what I'll do is I shall see you at another meeting soon. In the meantime, take care, stay safe, and catch you later.